Well, hi there, this is DBT, and alright, it's time for another Current Took Micro Showcase. And today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be having a look again at the Dread Knight, which is another monster that I showed a long time ago, so this is a Redux, where I show you the updated sprites for that big bad boy. So alright, without further ado, let's have a look at him. Now, obviously this is a monster that you have seen the behavior, so there's not a lot to talk about in that regard. But look at these beautiful, beautiful sprites. Now keep in mind that it's under some green dynamic light, so that's why he looks the color he looks. You see as he moves around how the color changes. Just wanted to address that because I've noticed that some people do kind of get confused a little bit, like, why does he look so bright? Why does they look so strange, you know? It's because of the dynamic lights. So as far as the behavior, the thing about this monster is that it remains pretty much what you had seen before, except with small tweaks in regards to the logic as to when he decides to do some of the attacks. In particular, I actually got rid of one of the attacks just because, given the animations that the monster has, it did look extremely unnatural. And that is when he leaps forward. Now what he does instead is when you're in a certain, let's say, range, he starts running a bit faster towards you and tries to proceed to do some melee. You can see right there, he kind of doubted a little bit and then proceeded to do melee. Right now I'm in God mode, so that means I'm not taking any damage because this guy is an absolute pain in the ass. He's extremely aggressive. So let me tell you that whenever you find it in a game, you're gonna have to get rid of him quickly. Because he, much like in Doom Eternal, just loves to get in your face as quick as possible and melee you to death. Now, unlike the Hell Knight, this guy obviously does have a ranged attack. So he is still capable of attacking even if he happens to be caged by the mapper itself. So that's a good thing. You can see that his projectile attack, it's rather quick. It might not be extremely devastating because, again, this guy is just too aggressive and loves to spam attacks. Whether this will remain for the final version, it remains to be seen, because of course I keep saying that the balance is very much work in progress. So if I find that this guy's way too aggressive for the mod's difficulty curve that I'm aiming for, then yeah, he might be slightly nerfed in regards to the aggressiveness, but you can see he just doesn't stop. A lot of monsters just love to run around and then decide to do an attack and then continue running around. This guy's like, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep on jumping at you and you better be moving, otherwise you're really gonna have some troubles. So yeah, that's the whole idea behind this monster. Another little change that happened on his behavior, it's the fact that he now has a 2-for type of melee attack. He will first try to do a slash, and if you move away, that's it, that's all he does. But if you stay close enough, then he will do a second slash. So you really don't want to stay close to this dude because he's just gonna be right in your face trying to what's the word, slash your face off? I don't know, whatever. Another thing to consider though is the fact that he does have a bit of a limit. So if he gets too close to you, he will do 2 sets of complete melee attacks and then he will stop and give you a little bit of breathing room. Check this out. That's one. Well, actually, I was counting part of the previous one, but alright, let's... Second, and he runs away. So he gives you a little bit. By the way, when I said 2 sets of melee attacks, 2 for melee attack still counts as 1. So, for example, 1, 2, and he goes away. But again, you can see that he doesn't go away for long, so it's a very small breathing room that he gives you. But that should be enough for you to be like, ah, fuck this, I'm out of here. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this guy. He's just so much fun to fight against because he really is relentless. Oh, Jesus. That didn't happen, I did not fall. I don't know what you're talking about. In all the testing that I have been doing, anytime that I encounter this dude, is just an absolute nightmare to deal with. Particularly when you find more than 1 or 2, but given how and where this monster is gonna spawn, it's not extremely common to get 2 of them. I'm not gonna talk about just yet about which monster replace which monsters, even though it seems kinda like easy to figure it out. I've made some particular decisions in some additional systems that may spice things up a little bit. But yeah, he definitely can be a big problem. So one good thing about it is that he's not extremely healthy. So you, for example, you want to use the always trusty lock-on rocket. Well, one of these triple shots and he's extremely weak by now, so you should be able to finish him quickly. or if you want to do a little bit of, you know, direct damage. Oh, Jesus. If I can hit him, because of course you can see he's very mobile, then yeah, he's still very doable. So it's not like he's absolutely overpowered. But yeah, the whole idea is for you to have some troubles when you're fighting him. So there you go. That is the Dread Knight. Like I said, quite a pain in the ass when you're fighting more than one. I would take away, you know what? Hold on, maybe I should do... Alright, how about we go into Buddha mode, and then we remove God mode, and you can see how in the current damage values you really don't want to give this guy a lot of breathing room. Because while each single shot doesn't deal 50 points of damage or anything, the fact that he's so extremely aggressive on how he attacks, yeah, you're gonna have quite a bit of pain dealing with them. And along with all the other monsters that also happen to be kind of very, very aggressive. So there you go. Dread Knight, the Redux version of it. There's more Redux monsters coming before I show a couple of the monsters that, you know, I haven't shown ever. So stay tuned for that. In fact, I know I said this a lot, but hey, I can only hope that I stick to this commitment. But I believe that next week I should be able to do another video for you, showing another Redux. So in a way, the Redux monsters are happening a bit more often, just to give space to show all the other things that still need to be shown. Because trust me, there's still a lot to be seen about the mod. So anyway, that's it for this video. As usual, I'm gonna plug my secondary YouTube channel, DBT's Vrooms. If you like racing games and all of that, that's where you're gonna see all of my videos that I do on there. It's almost daily videos. So yeah, clip maybe showing over here or maybe not. Last time I didn't put a clip, so let's see if I did it this time. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye-bye.